Just that week of the 5th through the 11th, we saw a good 30 to 40% increase compared to the weeks before in new listings. Hey everyone, Louis Zitting with the Monitor Base Insider Report for the week. We actually do have some interesting changes to the report this week. There wasn't a lot of changes in the last week, but in the week through the 5th through the 11th, we have seen some interesting stuff. We're seeing some better activity in the 640 to 700 credit range. That picked up a little bit, which is really good news. Most everything was in that 700 plus credit score range. Everything below that, there's a lot of consumers that really benefit from these low interest rates, but they've just been underserved. So we did see a good pickup there, 640 plus range. We saw quite a significant increase in mortgage inquiries last week, about a 40% increase from the week before. And on the first week of the month, we've been seeing an increase because the capacity, loan officer capacity is really an issue right now. And so once they've closed out their pipeline for the month, we've seen a spike in inquiries as they're just catching up with people that were interested in a refi. But this was a bigger increase, and it could have been that the week of the 4th might have been a little bit slower, but we actually saw good inquiries that week as well. But another thing that we saw is a similar increase in new listings. It's been pretty steady for the past 5 or 6 weeks, but just that week of the 5th through the 11th, we saw a good 30 to 40% increase compared to the weeks before in new listings. So hopefully that's a sign of what's to come for the following weeks. At first we were thinking maybe it was just people kind of holding off, not listing the week of holiday, the 4th of July, but there was actually pretty similar numbers that week as the previous weeks. So for whatever reason, there's some mental barrier in people's head after the holiday. They decided maybe now's the time. So that's good news. We'll keep you updated in the following weeks if we see that trend happening, but that can be great for inventory. One more thing I wanted to talk about, kind of a day after Christmas plan, do a little bit of strategic planning for after these wonderful interest rates and the refinance market starts to turn around. And we talked about last week, right now first-time home buyers are getting neglected, and it's a great time to just basically do a land grab for first-time home buyers and to get them into your pipeline, start to help them get purchase ready, whether it's get ready for a down payment, pay off some debts, whatever they need to do to be ready so that they can when there is some inventory and they can get into a home, then they're ready and they've worked with you, so you've built up that rapport. I want to talk about the pre-listing behavior that you can start to see in your mortgage inquiries. And those are important because a listing is really the holy grail right now. If you as a mortgage lender can identify somebody that's likely to be listing their home, then you can get them into the pre-qualification process and then introduce them to one of your referral partners. And you can imagine what that will do for your referral partner relationships. About 50% of the time we see a mortgage inquiry happen prior to a listing happen. And so, there's people that want to go and see what am I going to be qualified for. They don't want to just list their house and then go work on the mortgage process. So the mortgage inquiry is a great leading indicator to a listing. So if you're getting these inquiries, don't look at them all as a refinance opportunity. There may be purchase opportunities in there. Use that in your referral partner relationships. Make introductions. If they aren't really, dead set with an agent at the time, that's a great time to introduce them to one of your agents. With low inventory, a listing is really what everybody needs, and that gives you the opportunity of getting multiple deals out of that transaction. We've heard before from many clients that if you're bringing that much value to your referral partners, or even meeting a new referral partner and saying, hey, I generate listings from time to time, or identify listings from time to time that are going to happen in the near future, that's a good way to build new referral partner relationships. And a lot of the time, just in building that new relationship, you'll get a few deals from them because they want to try you out, see how you do, see if you can work through the issues. So that's what we have for the week, and thanks for listening. Feel free and please do share these with anyone else that might find value. If you haven't subscribed to our blog on ModernBase.com, do that, or join our Facebook group, Modern Base Insider Facebook group. Okay, thank you. Have a great week.